You're going to use her as a shield? Why don't you fight yourself? Then, a gust of wind seemed to go straight past Vorden as he felt his hair rise. When he looked in front of him, he could see Quinn running past with all his beast gear on. Just like before, Vex moved Erin in front and commanded her to strike her sword, but Quinn showed no signs of slowing down, and it looked like he wasn't even going to bother dodging. Shadow control! Just before the sword reached his side, he lifted the shadow from underneath his foot and blocked the attack, slowing it down. Then, using the flash step, Quinn was able to appear behind Erin and went straight for Vex. "Wait!" Vex shouted. "Stop! This wasn't my intention! You guys win!" he said as he held up both hands. Quinn then pulled out a flask from one of his trousers pockets and threw it over to Vex, who was able to catch it. "If you need more blood, then you can just come to me," Quinn said. "Just leave us be, and I won't get in your way and obstruct your mission, so you shouldn't get in the way of mine." "Look, I didn't want to sour the relationship between us two. As I have said, this is all a misunderstanding. Did I ever hurt her?" "You took control of her body and you forced her to attack me," Vorden said. "Just get rid of whatever you put into her body. In that way, you won't be able to control her again." "Looks like I've hit a nerve there. I didn't realize she was already taken," Vex said. "As fellow vampires, we should be looking out for each other. As a sign of our friendship, I shall do as you ask and remove the needles." Quinn was wondering why Vex's tune changed so quickly. Could he have realized that Quinn was different from the other vampires? But the real reason why Vex had changed his mind about the whole thing was because of Quinn's shadow abilities. The strings were connected to Erin once more, and she felt the tingling sensation at the back of her mind. Vex then yanked out his hand, and at the same time, all 12 needles that were attached to her body were pulled out simultaneously. "It's done," Vex said. The others saw the needles had been removed, and Erin could no longer sense a strange feeling inside her body. "If you ever wish to become my puppet again, feel free to find me." "Come on, let's get out of here," Layla said as she started to walk off with the others towards the exit. "Wait, don't you want help with your ghoul situation?" Vex asked. "We can't trust this matter to him," Vorden said. "I'm telling you." But time was running out. Vorden would have to go through the pain of having his limbs removed again. "Please," Quinn said, "help us." "Very well," Vex replied. "Follow me." As the three boys followed Vex, they couldn't help but wonder what kind of plan he had. "I hope you're hungry," Vex said as he opened the door. As soon as they entered the room, their jaws had nearly dropped to the floor. Currently on the floor were 7 different students who had been tied up. They each had a blindfold around their eyes and a piece of cloth gagging their mouths. "This is what someone should have done before they turned him into a ghoul. He would need a different type, right? So here you are. I brought you a different person he can eat for each day of the week," Vex explained.
Want to watch more episodes of my vampire system? Follow Pocket FM Fantasy Chronicles. You can watch the next episode here in the playlist.